Hello, groupies. Welcome back to Form of Therapy. I am the video channel producer. Today we are doing a very special listening party. We are checking out the Monsta X TAKE.1 Are You There EP. It's an EP, right? I think it's an EP. We're going to be checking out this album, and this is a very special listening party for me because I have actually never done a listening party for Monsta X, and this is only the second album from Monsta X that I'm going to be listening to in full. The previous Monsta X album that I actually listened to the whole thing of, it was actually on accident. I listened to it on accident, and I don't fucking regret it. It's the Shine Forever album. There's 12 tracks on there, and at that point, I had heard the Shine Forever title track, but this was months after Shine Forever had been out. In fact, I think the Clan Part 2, 2.5, maybe even the Code had already been out. But I was actually gonna meet up with YSG. If you don't know, YSG is a YouTube channel. They're called Your Sweet Guys, and they're huge Monsta X fans. And so I was like, yeah, I'll put some Monsta X on my phone. So I just downloaded the album on a whim, and just my phone was on shuffle, and one of the B-sides came up. I didn't know it was Monsta X, and I was like, what is this amazing song? And I was like, oh, this is Monsta X. And I'm like, let me just put the album on. And I'm driving, and I'm just like listening to the entire album, and it was just fucking phenomenal. I mean, some of my favorites from the album are Oi, or Orai, Miss You, Incomparable, Gravity. It's a great album. I fucking love that album. I wish I had done a listening party for that album. That's how much I enjoyed that album. But yeah, this is only going to be the second Monsta X album that I have listened to in full then. So we're going to be checking out TAKE.1 Are You There? We're going to be pretty much listening to every single song because I have not heard anything from this album except the title track Shootout. So Shootout is the only thing we're going to be skipping. So we have 9 tracks to get through. So that's a lot. So why don't we just jump right into it, okay? All right, we're going to start with Intro, Are You There? Ooh. Ooh, it's very chill. Ooh, I love the piano in the background. It gives it a very emotional way to it. Ooh. It's got this underwater bubbly texture to it. Oh my god, this is one of those songs that it fucking pisses me off that it's an intro. This deserves to be a full song. I love it. Ooh. I kind of want to edit a video to this. This is really good. Ooh, those sewer sounds. Okay. I have a couple things I want to say about this song. This is immediately one of those songs where the intro pisses me off because it's so good it deserves to be like a full-length song. Like, I'm pissed off that it's only a minute long, and I'm like, what the fuck do you want me to do about it? Like, you give me something amazing, and then it's like you pull it out halfway. Like, what kind of bullshit? But this vibe that I get, it's very emotional. It's got this sense of like movement to it. There's a lot of movement in the song. I guess a lot of Monsta X songs do, and it's got a hint of like it's somewhere cross between like wanderlust or nostalgia, which are two different emotions. So I think this could be easily manipulated into being one or the other based on what kind of video you're watching. And I kind of want to edit a video to this because the feeling that I'm getting, this is the type of song that you use for like if you do a travel vlog, but with like really like crazy transitions. Like this is the kind of song that like Jungkook would use in his Golden Closet film vlogs. You know what I mean? Like this kind of song, I would use this song if this is a very specific look. If I was in downtown Tokyo when it's raining, I would get B-roll, and this is the song that I would use. That's very specific, I understand. But the vibe that I'm getting for this is just like, kind of like that 5 a.m. twilight sky, where the sky is both dark and bright at the same time. The sky's a little bit gray, it's a little bit blue, the sun's not up yet, but you can sort of see everything. And I can imagine like Asian, like more old Asian historic buildings in the background. So that's why I was thinking Japan, like maybe Kyoto, and just like very strong close-up shots, macro shots even, of like nature, and like maybe like the morning dew, not even rain. I think rain is a little bit too hardcore for this intro song. I think like even just like the morning dew, you know what I mean? Getting a macro shot of like, you have like this bonsai tree, and then you see like the little water droplet just like slide from one leaf and then just drop. Like that kind of just like very, very subtle but like very elegant and beautiful imagery, I think would really fit with this. Wow, that's like, I mean, it's like, it's pretty insane when just an intro song alone gets me so fucking excited and hyped. Seriously, this is amazing. Please, PD, it's not that deep. You're right, because it's shallow. All right. Let's check out, seriously, I want to do like a travel vlog for Are You There? It's really good. Okay, let's check out Underwater. Oh, okay, not the vibe that I was expecting, all right. Very breezy, very elevated. For a song called Underwater, it kind of feels very like, very airy. There's a lot of breathiness in the way they're singing. It's very light. Ooh. This is a travel vlog song. This is a travel vlog song. Yes. Ooh. What? Alright, okay, we're grooving again. Ooh. I am sounds so good here. I'm trying to be good. I thought it'd be great. 다 괜찮은 줄 알았는데 전부 아니었네. 그대여 잠시 머물러 주길. 내가 다시 숨을 쉴 수 있게. Stay here. 네가 돌아올 때까지. Stay here. Stay here. 안간 힘을 쓰고 있어. Are you there? Are you there? 빛이 사라지는데. Oh, this is still totally a travelogue. This is like when you're on an island, you know, like by the beach. Yeah, you're like running on the beach at this part. Maybe like the Maldives, Bora Bora, Hawaii. Hey, hey. Now this is when you wind up in hell. This is when you're like entering a volcano. I love the lyrics too. 날 꺼내줘, 날 구해줘. I love the lyrics. Okay, easily one of my top favorite Monsta X songs. Absolutely, it is up there. What I love about this, first of all, I love the lyrics. You know, 날 구해줘. Who's it again? 날 구해줘. 나나나나. Oh, 날 꺼내줘. 날 꺼내줘. And then 날 구해줘. I love that. I love that. The lyrics are so beautiful. You know, it's about someone who's like underwater and they're, you know, asking for this person to save them, you know, and it's like only somebody's love can, I feel like it's very symbolic in that way. It's like, this song is very soft and very beautiful. And there's that portion where it turns really dark and just like really heavy-handed, sinister. And I think it's sort of like, at least for me, it's a great visualization and a symbolic gesture for depression maybe, or even loneliness. And it's just like, it's like you feel like you're sinking underwater, you feel like you're drowning, and you see someone that they might be the one that they could help you. And, you know, the chorus is saying, you know, 날 꺼내줘, you know, take me out of the water. 날 구해줘, you know, save me from the water. I feel like I'm drowning. And then that part where it turns really dark, it feels like it's that point of when you're drowning. You know how like sometimes when you're underwater, it could be very calming and very peaceful. You know what I mean? And same with like depression and loneliness. Sometimes there's a point where like you sort of like come to terms with being depressed and lonely. And I can certainly empathize with that. But then there are those moments when you're underwater and all of a sudden it's calming and you're at peace, and suddenly you realize you're running out of oxygen and you panic, you know? And they say that the most common reason for people drowning is they panic. And it's a completely uncontrollable human response. When people are drowning, they panic at the last moment, and it causes them to sink even further. And that's sort of what like the rap portion actually, like, I feel like sort of emulates Juhan's rap portion. You know, it sort of emulates that part of like where you feel like, oh, I'm drowning. It's kind of peaceful. Maybe I'm accepting it. And right when you're about to see someone who could save you, suddenly you start panicking and you're drowning even further and further, and you realize you're out of control. Like, I feel like I'm not saying that's necessarily what the lyrics are, but I think the symbolism is there already just for the underwater aspect. I think shout outs in this song actually goes to I.M. The thing about I.M. that I've always liked about I.M. as a rapper, like I like Juhan more just because Juhan is one of those people that says his name in a song like all the time. And I don't know why. For me, if you do that, that just means like, okay, you're my favorite. So like, I like Juhan more, but like I thought I.M.'s song was very fitting of this, because I've always said this about I.M. I feel like I.M. has a very emotional voice. Like I.M. whenever I.M. raps, I.M. sounds like he's about to cry. I.M.'s voice is so fragile, and like I feel like that's such a unique quality he has, because his voice sounds like it's about to break at any moment, but he can control that. He can always stay on the edge. I.M. sounds like someone who is on the edge, but he never crosses over the edge, you know? And I absolutely love that about I.M.'s rapping style. Like I think Juhan goes very aggressive and hard, but I think the thing about I.M. is his voice is really deep and it really captivates you and it really pulls you in, and it's very emotional. And I think I.M.'s voice, you know, no pun intended, really adds a lot of depth to this song, the song Underwater. And what I really like is actually, if you think about it, the crazy part about it is there are two rappers here. You have I.M. and Juhan. they have completely different roles in this song. You know, if you have a song with multiple rappers, do you ever notice that sometimes those rappers, they just repeat each other's parts but in different portions of the song? Like if you listen to like a Card song, like BM will do one part in the beginning, and then in the second half of the song, J-Sif will literally just repeat what BM did, but in his voice, right? A lot of rappers tend to do that in a conventional pop song. They do the same thing the other rapper did, you know what I mean? Or it's the same tone. But what I really, and Monsta X does that too. You know, Monsta X, I feel like Juhan and IM don't tend to mimic each other's raps, but the thing about Juhan and IM is they have the same tone. You know, they'll usually go one after the other, or like Juhan will have a really hype part and then IM will have the really hype part later, or it'll, you know, vice versa. But what I really liked here, it was that it was completely different, because if you think about it, there were two tones to this song. There was like the very serene, calming part, and then there was the really intense, dark part. If you notice, they split up the rappers. You know, IM actually had the really calming, serene part in the second verse, and then Juhan had the really intense rap bridge in the bridge. If you think about it, I feel like any other group, they would have made the mistake of giving the second verse to one of their vocalists, and the bridge might have been Juhan rapping and then IM raps. But even that small choice, that small decision to make IM the second verse and make him rap the really calming, beautiful part, and making Juhan do the aggressive part, adds so much difference to this song, you know? Like, we're only on the second track, and I'm just like, I'm fucking amazed by Monsta X's production. Like, Monsta X, I understand why they've had trouble being popular in Korea. It's just that Monsta X is just like, they're not conventional. Like, their style and genre has never been conventional, and neither is their production style. And I think it really showcases itself here. Underwater could be such a typical conventional K-pop song, but it's not. Like, it's not just because of IM and Juhan's part, but the symbolism and the emotional gravity to this, like, it's just amazing. Anyways, let's move on. Let's check out Heart Attack.
Are you give me a heart attack? Are you give me a heart attack? Are you give me a heart attack? Baby, give me heart attack.
Oh!
하고 떨어진 심장 짜릿해 boom. 들뜬 기분이 야찌릿 boom boom. Yeah, it's a heart attack. 두두두두두 like don't play. 심장 저격 제대로. 왜 아닌 넌 이미 세 배로 사로잡아 이 게임에 난 너의 패배로. 벌칙은 내가 정해 게임은 때때로.
Oh, that is one way to start a song. Okay. Oh my goodness. Wow. The way they sing this, there was just no oxygen. Holy shit. Even the vocalists are borderline rapping. I love the hook. I love the melody. It's very light. It's very fun.
From the heart attack. Oh, you gave me your heart latte. Oh, you gave me your heart latte. Oh, you gave me your heart latte. Come on, from the heart attack. Heart attack, 내 사랑해. Heart attack, 나를 채워. 내가 사랑해.
Okay, that's what it was reminding me of. These drum beats actually sound like old school b-boy drum beats. Especially the way it's like tapping. This is like not regular, like it's not like your traditional drums. Okay, you know what this song instantly fucking reminds me of? This is the type of song you would hear in like a hip-hop movie. You know what I mean? Like Stomp the Yard, fucking like so I guess I don't know many dance movies. Step Up. Like I feel like this song is like the type of song that you would hear like b-boys dance to. You know what I mean? I think the drums, the drums being so prevalent in the instrumental, I feel like it really plays really well. Like I feel like this would be such a great dance song, you know, and this is such like a very it's like a hype song, but it's like not like it's not like your traditional modern party song. This is such like a mid 2000s instrumental beat. Like I'm not even including the vocals. The vocals are definitely modern, but it's the instrumental. You know what I mean? Like this sounds like the kind of shit like I feel like you would hear at a house party and people are just like, everyone's drinking and everyone's like kind of grooving. You know what I mean? I think this is a great starter party song. You know what I mean? Like if you want to get like, imagine like a house party and everyone's kind of like, everyone's like all mulling in the corner with like their drink and just like whatever. And then you put this song on and then someone just starts grooving and then everyone starts grooving. And then this entire and then all of a sudden by the like middle of the song, everyone is dancing and everyone's having fun. Like this sounds like that kind of song. It's a little bit cheesy in the way they sing it, but like I think that sort of cheesiness is what makes this so accessible. This is a tailgate jam. Exactly. This isn't like a club banger. This isn't like that kind of party song. This is more like a casual party song. Absolutely. Y'all mentioning High School Musical? Absolutely. I can absolutely imagine Troy Bolton and the rest of his basketball team doing their whole ball routine to this song. Man, I mean, so far we are 3 tracks in. Intro, Are You There? Underwater, Heart Attack. 10 out of 10. Every single track. It is so rare that every single track this early on, it is just like it's a supreme song after song. I'm fucking excited. All right, let's check out I Do Love You. Whoa. It's very light. So far, very pop-based. Sounds like we're about to get Carly Rae Jepsen featured in this song. That's what it sounds like. This is a very typical pop. Instrumental. Wano produced this? Interesting. How is this not like a 17 song, right? Oh my god, Harley Marie said it. Come on, it sounds like such a 17 song. I love it. I love seeing Monsta X actually be diverse like this. This is great. Montine lives on. Yeah, it's got that tropical house vibe to it. This would be a great summer song, yeah? Maybe the lyrics are very so like pure and uplifting. 17's turn for dark concept. Ooh, that high note, that falsetto. Oh my god, Juwon's rap sounds so completely different. Oh yes! Yes, this cemented it. This song's amazing. The harmonized chorus? Yes. Yes, I was hoping for it one more time. Yes, yes. Ooh, great acapella ending. Listen, I was literally ready to give my one criticism because they did that harmonized chorus part and then it stopped and then I was like, oh, they're probably not going to do it again. And I was literally preparing my criticism. I was like, literally the song would be perfect if they did it one more time. And they did do it one more time. In fact, they did it 2 more times. They twice repeated it. It's amazing. This is so amazing. Like, Monsta X doing a pop song, a pure pop song like this. I know Monsta X has definitely done more pop-centric tracks before, but I think, obviously I haven't listened to every single Monsta X song, but from what I've heard, this is definitely the lightest I've ever heard them go. This is like the cutest concept they've ever gone. I mean, this is very much, like I would say, like everyone in the chat is saying, this is very familiar of like 17. And very early on, there's been like a 17 Monsta X weird ship. You know, people call it Monteen because Monsta X and 17 debuted around the same time. And Woozi actually produced either their debut track or one of their title tracks. Woozi definitely produced one of their title tracks for sure. I'm not sure if it was their debut track or the one after. But I would never think that a crossover like this could actually possibly be real because I can't imagine 17 doing a Monsta X type song. But I never imagined Monsta X could do a pure pop flavor song that is so loving. You know what I mean? This is just like straight up. This is like on the level of like Pretty You in terms of like the song's message, you know? They're just saying, I love you, you know? They're just confessing, you know what I mean? It's such a pure song in and of itself. And I really didn't think it'd be possible, but they won me over with that, definitely. Let's check out 뭐해. If this is what I think it means, what are you doing? All right. Okay. Slower side. Got a bit of like a sexy R&B vibe. Woozi either did Trespass or Hero, one of those. Oh, okay. Ooh, did you hear that little jingle? Like, ooh, extended chorus. I love it. Yes, Woozy produced either their debut song or their first comeback song. If I knew how to pole dance, I would pole dance to this song, says Totomato. See, this is what I mean. I.M and Juhan, they do a lot of like paired rapping. This song's a little weird. It's like it had a little bit of R&B elements in the beginning. The chorus is a little bit, it's a little bit pop, but it's not like pure pop. It's still intense. It's still got those dubstep elements to it. This is my stripper song. Ooh, I love that wind up and then that pause. It's so great.
I just wanna be with you, just wanna be with you. 이젠 보통보다 다른 게 더 필요해. Do not hesitate. 좋아서 날 보면 돼. 넌 그렇게 내게 오면 돼. 원하는 걸 말해. 나는 너를 원해. 더 이상 I can't let you go. 너 오늘 밤 뭐해? 지금 어디서 뭐해? 네가 필요해 정말 난
So the lyrics are saying, what are you doing tonight? 오늘 밤 뭐해? What are you doing tonight? That's so weird. That's like if you combined a really intense Monsta X song with I Do Love You. Like, Mohe has like elements, like it has pop elements to it, like especially like there's like this very soft little jingle in the background, but like it's got like a very light element to it. Like it's not dark, it's not as dark as most of their songs, but it's still got like the very heavy dubstep elements to it. Like it's like such a Monsta X song, but at the same time, it's a little bit more experimental than what we're used to. I low-key could see stuck type choreography to this. Absolutely, you know, I could absolutely see like a more fluid choreography to this. Mohe is just, I think in yeah, the real title is What You Doing, WYD. But yeah, I think it's got that kind of fluidity of stuck to it, you know. I was finding myself that this is a very addictive song. You know what I mean? This could like borderline be like, yeah, somewhere along the lines of Stuck. I would feel like the production is very similar. Not that it's the same song, but I feel like it's incorporating that kind of addictiveness to it. Let's check out Oh My, okay? Na 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 na. Oh boy. Okay. Oh, this is some NBA 2K shit. Like, oh. Oh. Your favorite sports anime could never. Oh, I love the harmonization right there. I half expected Pitbull to come out during this song. Ooh. Okay, I don't mean to stop this, but I want you guys to continue listening to this with this framing in mind. The lyrics don't necessarily facilitate this feeling, but I think the instrumental, this is the vibe that I'm getting, or like what this could be used for. Like this has very much like an anthem kind of sound to it. Like I could imagine like this used for like an intensive sports ad or a sports anime where like I don't know, the chorus of it feels like they know they're going to be champions, or it's like champions sort of like celebrating being champion. I don't know. It's like, it feels very intensive like that. It feels like an anthem in that way. It feels like a Monsta X anthem, even though that's not what the lyrics are saying at all. But just keep that in mind and let me know what you think afterwards.
Gotta pull this trigger. Gonna heat up like a burner. 핫한 것만 골라 우리끼리 놀아 분위긴 점점 달아올라 점점. 팽팽해진 열기 좋아. 이밤 셀 때까지 신나게 놀아. 혈관을 타고 난이 관통한 짜릿한 소. 너에게 주고픈 느낌. 화려한 비트와 몸짓도 소름 돋아 감각을 모두 깨워. Girl. 이 순간이 내가 존재하는 이유 뜨거운 내게 끝이 없는 초유 Oh my, oh my, oh my I got you baby 손은 미 쫙쫙 뻗는 girl Oh my, oh my, oh my Ring baby Oh my, oh my, oh my 쫙쫙 뻗는 girl 심장이 날 뛰어나 멈출 수 없어 날 ring 짝짝 뻗는 girl 말로 설명할 수 없는 황홀감 너만 있어주면 돼 yeah, yeah. 온몸이 찌릿한 완전히 미친 기분 이 소름 진짜 죽일 girl Oh my, oh my, oh my, oh my, my, my Oh my, oh my, oh my Here we go 심장이 날 뛰어나
Yeah, the production of this has such like a worldly feel to it. I think even the drums too. A Mr. Worldwide feel to it. Yes. Okay, listen. I hate that this is the only way I could think of to describe this. Because people are saying it in the chat, but I can't find any other way to describe this. This sounds like a Pitbull song. Mind you, they give it a little bit more finesse than a Pitbull song. But like, yes, someone says it gives me World Cup vibes. Absolutely. This feels like such a sports song. You know? Oh my god, I love this one. This is like definitely like up there now for definitely one of my more favorites. It's got that typical Monsta X hard-hitting vibe to it, but I felt like the drums and the way the vocals actually play out in the chorus gives it a much more worldly feeling. Like there are some songs that feel very universal, and it can play at world events, and I feel like this is one of them. Like this is just phenomenal. I love Oh My. It's so intense. It's so fun too. Hold on, I gotta burp. All right, let's check out Myself.
endless emotions. So baby, focus. Can't be nobody, don't you get it? I'm broken, come and fix me. Fix me.
I still don't know where this song is headed.
이런 나를 모르고 있길 바래. 있길 바래. 괜찮아 이대로. 제발 이런 날 알아주길 바래. 주길 바래. 내 안에 난 몰아쳐.
Oh shit, okay. Ooh, that falsetto. Na, 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 na.
고장나 버린 듯 꼬인 시공간 중력을 거슬러 너를 향해 걸어가 주변을 돌아봐 내겐 다 너니까 꿈이 아냐
The song production on this is actually very reminiscent of American music. I don't know what it reminds me of, but I feel like I've heard like a verse like this before.
잊어버리고 싶어 지워버리고 싶어 다 비워버리고 싶어 널 가지고 그문 앞으로도 깊어 뼛속까지 파고드는 사랑을 참고 참아내는 게 나라 깊게 내뱉은 한숨을 다시 삼키는 게 한심할 뿐이지만 널 잊을 수가 없는 게 나라
It sounds so much like it could be a score for something. Like, I feel like just like visually, I kept imagining just like, especially during the verse parts, maybe like someone in the desert or like someone in like a seedy motel room with like dark ambient lighting with like the neon sign outside the motel coming in through the window. And then like for the chorus parts, I imagine something like very epic, like either like a dust storm or like, you know, smoke grenades and like someone badass like in the desert or like getting ready for a fight. You know what I mean? Like not like this isn't like there would be no action scenes in this music video. You know what I mean? This would be like someone getting ready to go to war, someone getting ready to fight. This is such like a, or not even like just like a climax. I feel like it could also be an epilogue of sorts. I can imagine a music video where it's like the aftermath of a big battle. You know, it's the aftermath of someone who like just got out of a big battle and fought a bunch of people. You know what I mean? Like this sounds like this is like this could also be like an ending or like an epilogue. Why am I saying ending? I already said epilogue. But yeah, this this song, ooh, it's such a like for a song by itself, it's so weird. Like the tone of the change of it. But I think if you frame it that way, if you frame it having a sort of mental, emotional, musical journey, I think absolutely it works like that. Okay, let's check out By My Side. Wow, such a huge shift from Myself. Why does this sound like gospel music? This sounds Christian as hell. Okay, hold on. I don't mean to stop this, but imagine the music video where they're in like a giant cathedral, like a giant church, and there's as they're singing, they're walking down like the church pews and they're just like singing, and then like the clarity is like bumped down so that everything looks soft, you know, like the bloom in the video is like really soft. And imagine that kind of vibe. And also imagine that this could also like, I don't know, it also feels like it could be a romantic song, but it could also be like Charlie Puth's See You Again. Like this song also sounds like it could be like a very like a song that's remembering someone that passed away. You know, kind of like envision that.
날카로운 모든 말들이 난 상처받고 싶지 않아서 굳게 문을 닫아 너도 마찬가지 하면 내 자신을 가두지 근데 또 누군가를 간절히 기다려 그래 알아 내가 이기적인 거 그러니까 제발 한 발 먼저 다가와줘 이 불안감 속에서 이젠 끝이 내고 싶어 날 위해 어서 손을 내밀어줘 이 도시는 너무 어지러워서 너 하나만 바랄 수밖에 없어서 펴진 나의 모든 걸 난 알면서도 by my side, stay by my side, baby. 이 도시는 너무 어지러워서 너 하나만 바랄 수밖에 없어서 펴진 나의 모든 걸 난 알면서도 by my side, stay by my side. Oh, I'm sorry.
That harmonizing at the end. Like I said, it's very beautiful. It's very soft, but it's just got a twinge of sadness to it. You know, it's just me. I think it's very, very beautiful, but if I were to shoot a music video for it, it would be like someone being left at the altar, and you think that they've been left at the altar, but actually it turns out they're not left at the altar. Their fiance's like dead, and they're like standing out the altar holding a photo of them. I don't know. It's very emotional. All right, let's check out Spotlight Korean version. Yo, Juhan kind of went off in this song. Juhan was amazing. Everyone's saying the Japanese version is better, but I haven't seen it. But regardless, this is still fucking dope. I absolutely fucking dig this. It's so good. It's so good. It's so good. Every single song on this album is tremendous. Seriously, like, I think my favorite's got to be Underwater. I think my favorite has got to be Underwater. Underwater is definitely my favorite. But still, not a single bad song. It's phenomenal. Yeah, Underwater. Man, I really want to do something with Are You There? Seriously, the intro. I want to do something with the intro. Okay. Anyways, guys, I am going to be streaming for another 20 or so minutes, but for the video, I'm going to be ending it here. Guys, thank you for joining my first ever Monsta X listening party. It was fun and it was fantastic. My God, it was amazing. Thank you for watching, and if you're watching on YouTube, this was a live Sming event. If you want to catch our streams live, follow me on Sming. It's a K-pop streaming app that you can download from the iOS or Google Play Store, or after our streams, I upload them to Patreon, and patrons get them several weeks early, sometimes even a month ahead of time. So if you want to check that out, go do it. If you're new, go ahead and click subscribe over here. Turn on the notification bells. Go ahead and click like. It helps me out a lot. And go ahead and watch all my other videos over here.